So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about cross-site request forgery vulnerability. So, it is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to induce users to perform actions that they do not intend to perform. So, it can be any action which we normally do, like change emails or change passwords. Let me just quickly go to the vulnerability lab. So I have solved all of the labs since this is just an introductory video, I'm gonna be explaining you what the core of a CSRF is. So in this lab's email change functionality is vulnerable to CSRF. To solve the lab, craft some HTML that uses the CSRF attack to change the viewer's email address and upload it to your exploit server. You can log into your own account using Vina Peter. So Vina Peter. So it said that this email update email functionality is vulnerable to CSRF. So what our methodology here will be, let's just first see what is the HTML of this request, and we'll copy it, or should I say forge it, to send it to the victim. Just go to the spam.html, and since this file is stored locally, I'm gonna have to provide the whole URL of this thing. So this is the first request. Whatever value will be if we provide here is gonna go to this endpoint, and we have to make sure that it automatically gets submitted. So no user or victim's interaction is needed in this. Document dot get element. You are gonna have to know some JavaScript for this. By ID CSRF. Let's just quickly provide the ID. Dot submit. So what essentially this form is doing is taking this value and submitting it to this endpoint, which is changing the email address. But since we want that the victim automatically changes its email the moment it's land on the website, there is this little sneaky JavaScript here which is just taking this ID CSRF, which is essentially this whole form, and automatically submitting it. So let me just quickly copy this and go to our exploit server. Think I'll just copy it. So if we just quickly, yeah. So if we view the exploit, so as you can see, the moment we touched on the view exploit, it took me back to the site and it changed the user's email address. So we know that the CSRF, so the update email functionality is actually vulnerable to CSRF. So if we want it to submit, you, what we are gonna do, so what we are gonna do is take this thing and deliver it to the victim. Let me just first store it, and it should change his or her email address. And we'll just deliver it to victim. Let's see. And congratulations means the victim's email address successfully changed. So this was just a very basic introductory video about CSRF. If you guys want, I've like solved almost all of the labs, I guess. Yeah, I've almost solved all of the labs, I guess. What this is remaining, and this. But these are all the labs I've solved. If you guys want, I can just make videos on these labs too. So that's it for this video.